So we hear insanity all the time and we say that's insane, but what is even the definition of insanity? Definition of an insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So I hear this year after year. I am waiting. And then I ask, well, what are you waiting for? I am waiting for the market to crash. I am waiting for Monday to start my gym membership. I am waiting for interest rates to drop. I am waiting to make more money. All I hear is I am waiting, I am waiting, I am waiting. In none of those cases are they executing anything. Are they changing anything? You have to change within yourself in order for there to be a change. For example, rule number one. We are in August and I'm already hearing people say, I'm waiting for my taxes so that I can have enough money. And then what happens? Something happens. Something always gonna happen. Your car broke down. All of a sudden you need money because you got sick, because X, Y, and Z. So already right here, number one, you're done. Taxes came around, you spend the money. Number two that I hear is, well, I'm gonna start my gym routine in January. Starting the new year, new me, I'm gonna get to it. What happens? They sign up in January, they wait for that promotion from the gym, they go for 2 weeks. They didn't even make it to 2 weeks, they made it to 4 days and then they quit. Number three, I'm gonna wait for the market to crash. I've been hearing this forever. And what has happened in the last 5 years, the market has gone up over $300,000. So not only did they lose out on not buying when the houses were lower, now they got to spend more money. So what can we do today? Then we have to change ourselves. So number one, start today. Go sign up for that membership. Go ahead and start hitting the gym. If you don't want to go to the gym because you don't have no money, then you can go take a lap around the block. There's so many different things that you can do. Number two, if you don't have money right now for a down payment, then get started with the down payment assistance program or start saving that money. Now, if you're saying, hey, you know what? I'm not ready today, but I'm willing to start today, then go ahead and get a 401k with your job. See if they'll match what you can pay. And then guess what? You'll be able to pull out of this 401k to use that money as a down payment. Now, number two, same thing what happens when you have a job that doesn't pay what you like. If you don't change anything, if you just sit there and bitch and complain, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get a raise. Then change. If the job is not willing to change your pay, then guess what? Change the job. I have done so many different types of jobs, and the reason why was because they weren't willing to change the pay that I was getting paid. I knew I was worth more money. So I decided that I'm gonna change myself. Now, guys, how does this happen? We don't just automatically start this change. It starts within ourselves. So we have to make sure that we're inputting the right things up here. Here's my top 3 things to do. Number one, when you start off the day, think of your goals. Write down what your goals are. Start off with goals for the day. Everybody thinks 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. No, my goal every single in the morning is hit the gym and hit that shit as hard as I can. If you watch what I do every single day, you don't see no half-ass workouts. I'm sorry. Number two, I start off with a podcast. I start out with different podcasts. I start with podcasts for mindsets, for motivation. Why? Because I need to make sure that I stay disciplined. Motivation only lasts for so long. But if I'm disciplined on saying, hey, I'm going to start inputting the right things into my mind, I can go ahead and move forward. Number 3 for myself is I read. Now, they say the more that you know that knowledge is success, and I don't believe knowledge is success. I believe execution is success. So not only do I get the knowledge from reading, I make sure that I start executing it, even if it's just those small daily goals. So you have to keep on hitting it. Guys, if you are doing something different or you believe that there's something that I could add to my day or somebody else watching this video, you have something that works for you, please drop a comment. Let us know what you are doing.